Hello guys and welcome to the moon. My name is Carl and I'm going to bring you this cryptocurrency video and this collaboration with DaVinci J15. How are you?
I'm in the pipe 5x5, staying alive in Dubai. How you doing?
I'm doing very well. I'm so happy to have you back on the channel.
Great to be back.
Very nice. We're doing this weekly. However, last week we didn't do it.
Yeah, you fell asleep.
My fault. My fault. Sorry. All right, but we want to talk about Bitcoin today because Bitcoin is, of course, the king. And right now we're seeing the whole crypto market is basically tanking and going sideways. And
Told you so.
the question is, of course, Da Vinci, when do you think we're going to see any type of bullish price action in Bitcoin and altcoins?
Well, I believe that Bitcoin right now is consolidating. Best that we can hope for is to stay above the 35,000 and below the 45,000 for quite some time. That would be the best case scenario.
Should we pull up the chart maybe?
Yes, let's do that. The most likely scenario is that we're going to break down below the 35,000 and even below the 33 is the most likely scenario.
Okay, so we have a big support here at 37, I would say. If we break 37.5, if we break this level, then we could see a big dump down, right?
Exactly.
But you can also see here that we have this consolidation with the tightening range. And I guess you also see here that if we break, let's say, 41,000 approximately, then we could see a big break to the upside. So what do you think? What's more likely? Are we going to break up or break down here?
And well, in this particular scenario, because the trend's your friend till the end.
Yeah.
And the trend, although the larger trend, I'm talking about the larger trend, is a downward trend. As you can see, that's the most likely scenario that we're going in a downward movement. Now, because this is also a bearish pattern that we have, no matter how you draw this, whether you draw it as a symmetrical, a triangle, right? Falling wedge, right? Or symmetrical triangle, it's all bearish right from here. So we can see that this is not going to be a pretty sight for us in the short term or in the medium term.
You're bearish?
I'm bearish, but you know what? I could turn bullish if we go over the 45,000.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling as well. If we break above 45,000, 46,000, at that point, I'm back to full bull mode.
Full on,
yes. Full bullish for Bitcoin and for altcoins. But I like to accumulate at lower levels. So right now, when everything is silent and chilled and going down, I'm happily accumulating in peace without feeling any FOMO, whether it's Bitcoin or altcoins. Because if you go to CoinMarketCap, you will see that actually virtually every single altcoin out there has been going down like crazy in the last 3 months. And in my opinion, that's a fantastic opportunity to pick up some cheap prices, because in the next bull run, in the next alt season, you will be the winner if you bought when everyone else was not buying.
Yeah, you could buy either with the dollar cost averaging, but I would suggest not doing that with the alts, because the alts can get crushed as low as 90%. And so I would wait. I would draw a Fibonacci sequence from the top to the last bottom, and buy at the 88.6% retracement from the top to the last bottom, to the lowest bottom that you can find. And that's where you should be accumulating in that level. Not every single coin will make it down to the 88.6, but 90% of them will.
I know. You have to be careful out there. It's in the crypto bear market, you can see massive downwards price action.
Exactly.
We've been through it. You've been through it way more than me, actually.
I know. And some of them might not even get up off the floor once the next bull market comes. So be prepared for that. So the best way to prepare for that is to only put a small percentage of your portfolio in a specific crypto. So for example, only no more than like 2 to 5% as your max. I would say go as low as 2% as your max, so that you have a very diversified portfolio.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I took this at the top of the bull market.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you think?
Probably should have waited a little bit.
That's a bull market picture right there.
Exactly. That's all right.
Yeah, it's funny, right? Yeah, but good times will come back soon. Everyone knows that in crypto, there's always another pump around the corner,
Exactly.
and it's gonna happen sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
When you hold Bitcoin, you're always safe.
Yeah. It's always going to happen until Bitcoin is money. When you use it every day as money, then no more of those crazy pumps.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but yeah, exactly. Bitcoin will be the form of money in the world. I think it will take probably more than 15 years. What do you think?
Probably 10 years, because you know what? The internet will accelerate things, because it does accelerate knowledge a lot faster. People will, as more and more people on board to Bitcoin, it becomes exponentially faster, because what happens is we get people who have more influence with other people than we do. So, for example, we have somebody might come on to Bitcoin that it can influence 100 million people, and that of those 100 million, there's a few people in that can influence another 1 billion. So yeah, it will be fast, very exponentially fast.
I agree with you. And what do you think? Can you give a good reason why people should right now sign up to the Casta.io waitlist?
Well, because this application is going to be revolutionary, right? We need an application that allows us to transfer Bitcoins crypto between other people without having to go through signing up for a wallet, memorizing a 24-word passphrase, because grandma ain't gonna do that.
Yeah.
She ain't gonna do it, right?
Exactly.
And on top of that, the fees, right, are really killer right now for anybody trying to buy a cup of coffee. So, you know what? You should definitely try out Casta, because the application, right? Because you know what? You'll be first to learn how this application works, and you can show your friends.
Yes. Wow, you're selling it better than myself. Yeah, but it's nice. You get the exact point.
Yes.
Cheap, free and instant transactions, and just making it simple, dead simple for the grandmas. That's important, right?
Exactly.
Because that's how mass adoption will happen.
Exactly.
The grandmas are not going to buy a Ledger Nano S or something and sit there.
Ain't gonna happen.
Right? That's why we need Casta, guys. So sign up to the waitlist. It's down below as always. Thank you, Da Vinci. You are amazing, and we're doing this more often. Of course, you have Da Vinci's incredible YouTube channel on YouTube, and link down below. I think that's basically it for today.
Well, thanks for having me on.
No worries. See you next week.
Cheers, and we'll be here.
Bye-bye.